Thanks for joining us for your news at 6 o'clock. I'm Eric Weisfeld. It is a first alert weather day as our team of certified, most accurate meteorologists have been preparing us for this winter storm really all week now. We do have team coverage for you tonight. Boy, do we have team coverage. Our snow desk is back. We are the only team in town, in fact, with 5 meteorologists tracking this storm tonight from the PD to Conway to the Grand Strand. We also have 4 teams of reporters in the field with a look at the conditions in Florence County and up and down the beach. Right now, we're going to take a look from our tower cam. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jamie Arnold. He's at that snow desk now. So, Jamie, what do we need to know right now? We can see the snow is starting to come down right where you are in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, it is coming down, and as expected, it is blowing around. I know a lot of folks across the Grand Strand were kind of sweating bullets there for a while, but things have really turned around. Basically, over the last half hour, even here at our studio, we've gone from bare ground to snow-covered ground and car tops in just a matter of 10 to 15 minutes. The main driving point is we are now in it, and we're in the thick of it through about 5 a.m., potentially looking at historic snow totals. If Myrtle Beach can crank out 6 inches of snow from this storm, that would put us right up there with the most snow since 1989, 37 years. Again, our forecast kind of 4 to 8 inches, so we do have a decent shot of getting to that 6-inch mark. Look at First Alert Doppler radar. What a change we have seen over the last hour when it was dry. And then, boom, the snow rapidly developed, and some of that snow, again, continues to come down heavily, and it also continues to expand. The North Strand, you were the last ones to see that snow moving in, but it is now moving in as we speak. Getting a little break across Marion County right now, but you're also going to see your snow expanding. And then as we take you into the PD, we've already got 1 to 2, some spots closing in on 3 inches from Darlington County across Marlborough County, extreme northern Horry County, and into Robeson County. And then I want to show you the big view. Look at that massive area of snow just offshore. That's going to continue to kind of pump its way into the Grand Strand. At the same time, we're watching that band of heavy snow back across the west that is also going to pivot in, and all of that sort of congeals across our area as we head through the next few hours for that risk of potentially historic snowfall. Now, how do things unfold over the next couple of hours as we enter the height of the storm? Our First Alert team coverage continues. Back in the studio with Andrew Dockery.
Yeah, Jamie, really important to note that wind chills are already starting to be into the single digits and falling rapidly. So let's walk you through and take our time hour by hour. Notice where these darker blues are. Yeah, this is where the intense snow bands are going to set up. And if you find yourself underneath one of those as we go into the evening, yeah, we're talking quick accumulating snow, maybe 1 to 2 inches per hour for your area. Wind's going to be gusting. You'll notice those gusts starting to approach 30 miles per hour as we head into 10 o'clock. And listen, the later you stay up tonight, we're going to be with you all night long, but the later you stay up, the more snow you're going to see. We can guarantee you that because this low pressure continues to build, and then even up into the PD, 30 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts, blowing and drifting heavy snow. And yeah, look at this. It continues until 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. The winds really start to rock and roll, and that's where we're talking about the intense snow bands and those winds gusting likely until 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, leading to dangerous travel. And we're already starting to get those reports in Lumberton, Robeson County, 2 inches already on the ground, snow accumulating fast. But I'll tell you another place it is. How about Florence? Let's continue our team coverage. Meteorologist Jace Passmore standing by with a look at what he is seeing. And Jace, how are the conditions out there?
Man, the roads are going downhill quick, and you were mentioning snowfall totals. I just measured a few minutes ago right behind me on this grassy surface, about 2 inches of snow so far. But South Carolina Department of Transportation up and down Highway 327 here, and also some of the side roads, not only doing the pre-treatment, but getting some of that snow off the roads. Now, I have an anemometer here. Not only does this measure wind speed, but it also measures temperature. Right now, the winds here in Florence about 10 miles an hour. As Andrew said, gusting up to 30 as we go towards the 10 o'clock hour. But the interesting thing is the anemometer is showing 22 degrees right now. So it is very cold, factoring in the wind and also the snowpack. I wouldn't be surprised if it don't feel like 10 or 15 degrees out here. But we're going to continue the coverage out here in Florence as the snow continues to move in. People still out on the roads. If you're headed out this evening, make sure you are being safe. For now, live in Florence, I'm meteorologist Jace Passmore.
All right, Jason, we're going to come back east a bit now and check in with meteorologist Matt Bullock. So, Matt, you're in Conway now. What have you seen this afternoon?
Yeah, Eric, I'm here in downtown Conway, right off Main Street. We're still seeing light snow working its way through. It's been coming in bursts. It started right around 2.5 hours ago. We saw the flurries right around 3:30. And talking about those current road conditions, again, Main Street is just wet. We're not seeing any snow sticking onto the roadways, whatever. As the cars going by, they're not having any difficulties traveling. However, we are starting to see some snow sticking on the parking lots that have not been treated, but also those grassy surfaces. As you can see on some of these plants right here, you can see light snow continues to fall. It's been going around bursts. Winds a little breezy, gusting up between 10 and 15 miles per hour. But again, the snow is going to continue to fall throughout the night. So again, if you don't have to go anywhere at all for tonight, just stay at home and stay warm because temperatures will continue to drop, but feels like temperatures near 0 degrees. So if you are going to be outside, especially for tomorrow morning, make sure you wear layers. We're going to continue to watch these traffic conditions, but so far things are looking great on Main Street, Business 51 here in downtown Conway. But live here, Matt Bullock, WMBF News.
Always a beautiful backdrop there in Conway. Matt, thank you. And I want to remind you at home, we have an easy way for you to send in your beautiful pictures and videos of this winter weather. Just scan that QR code right there on your screen. You can do that to submit any pictures and videos that you take. Not only could you see your pictures on TV, but the National Weather Service can also use them to track and record what's going on in each neighborhood. Meteorologist Jenna Greenhill joins us now live from the snow desk with some of your videos and pictures. What are we getting in, Jenna?
Yeah, Eric, we're getting in a lot of photos and a lot of videos from you out at home. Thank you once again if you have sent in those photos and videos. And if you haven't, please send them to us. It really helps us get that good idea of what's happening. Yes, we're seeing this snow fall and we're starting to see that accumulate. So let's take a look at some of the video that you all have sent at home. The first one. This is a snow at Lake Hartsville. This is sent in from Shannon from a couple of hours ago. However, we are definitely going to start to see some more accumulations up in Hartsville as we head throughout the next couple of hours. Taking you to Conway now. We've gotten a good amount of accumulation photos and some flurry photos. This is one of those photos when those flurries started. This was sent in from Christy. And if you have any photos or videos, please, again, just send them to us. We can get you them on air as well as online. Taking you now to Gallivan's Ferry, where we started to see some of that snow slowly start to accumulate. These were probably sent to us within the past hour to hour and a half, and then taking you back to Conway, more snow fell, and we're also going to hold on to more accumulation as we head throughout the next couple of hours. Remember, we're mentioning 4 to 8 inches with locally higher amounts, so this snow is going to accumulate fast, and we're definitely going to start to see some changes. Now, let's take a look at some of those pup photos, because a dog enjoying that snow, that was sent in from Hannah. And this is also a good time to remind you, those extremely cold, bitter cold temperatures are going to start to settle in. It's going to be really dangerous for those pups, especially those pups that aren't used to this type of weather. Just make sure they're taking it easy, but of course send us those photos and videos as you head throughout the next couple of hours. If you have any kids playing in the snow, we would also love to see those. Anything that you take, see it, snap it, and send it right over to us. For now, live out in the snow desk, meteorologist Jenna Greenhill.
All right, Jenna, I want to get a look now at the conditions in North Myrtle Beach. Our Maddie Sexton joins us live from high above the Cherry Grove Pier. So tell us what you're seeing there, Maddie.
Eric, just within the past 5 minutes, we are seeing flurries here in North Myrtle Beach. So super exciting. We've been out here for several hours now and hadn't seen much until, like I said, just 5 minutes ago. So as for the roads, those are still clear. If we take a look down Ocean Boulevard now, if you zoom in, you can kind of see some of that snow falling under that street light. Super exciting. I've been told crews have been out treating those roads all day long. Some of the most concerning areas, the city says, is going to be the Barefoot Swing Bridge, Highway 17, Ocean Boulevard, and then any back roads in Cherry Grove. Now, we're going to come over here now and give you a look at some homes in North Myrtle Beach. So it's no winter wonderland just yet, but if you can zoom in, I know it's dark, but none of those roofs are covered in snow just yet. But overnight and into tomorrow, things are going to look probably more like a winter village than this little beach town. So if you are getting out tonight, be sure you are bundled up in layers, because if one thing's for sure, it is absolutely freezing out here. I've got gloves, I've got multiple pairs of pants on. So even though officials recommend to stay home, it is cold out here, so definitely keep that noted. I'll be monitoring conditions here in North Myrtle Beach all night long, giving you the latest tonight at 11. But for now, live in North Myrtle, Maddie Sexton, back to you.
Dressed like Maddie. She's got the right idea. We're going to head down now the Grand Strand to Myrtle's Inlet, where we find Jenna Guzman. Jenna, how is it looking where you're standing?
Yes, Eric, right now the snow is starting to come down. You can probably see it on my hair and on my glove here. It's starting to stick on the ground just a little bit, but that snow started not that long ago. And as of right now, in terms of road conditions, I am still seeing people drive by on the roads. I haven't seen many South Carolina Department of Transportation trucks go by, but again, people are still going by. But many of the businesses here on the Marshwalk have either closed or said they were going to be closing early, except for one restaurant that says they are planning to stay open tonight.
So because we're one of the few restaurants that are staying open through the storm, so we're hoping to get a lot of customers.
We will also be here for the rest of the night, updating you guys on conditions out here. But for now, reporting live in Myrtle's Inlet, Jenna Guzman, WMBF News.
Be careful out there, Jenna. Take a look now along I-95 in Florence County. The conditions on the roads, you can see that deteriorating as the winter storm moves through. You can see that snow on the roadways, and hopefully those cars are going at a slow rate of speed. The warning from Highway Patrol coming up for you next at 6.